Okay, students, we are going to go over one of your commonly missed questions from your Edulastic assignment. This is not the exact one, just one just like it. Create a perpendicular line to 3y equals 15 plus 3/5 x through the point -1, 4. Now, what several of you forgot to do was to solve for y first. You just use this 3/5 perhaps as your slope. That is not it, because you have to first solve for y, which means dividing by 3 on every term. So when we do that, we have divided by 3, divided by 3, and divided by 3. So now I have y equals 5 plus this 3 and this 3 now cancel. That gives me 1/5 x, okay, and then through the point -1, 4. So if you blew this first step, you're automatically gone right there because you have a wrong slope, and that's what most of you did. Okay, so whenever you're talking about parallel and perpendicular lines, okay, remember perpendicular is negative reciprocal of the slope, and parallel is same slope. So now I have to identify the slope. The slope is always the coefficient of x. It's not the first term, it's not 5, it's the coefficient of x, no matter what, and that sign actually goes with it. So the parallel slope would be 1/5. The perpendicular slope is the negative reciprocal of that, which now is -5. Another thing to remember, to make sure you got the perpendicular slope right, when I multiply the parallel slope times the perpendicular slope, or the parallel slope is the current slope, they always multiply to -1. If you did not remember this or didn't know this already, okay, so 1/5 times -5 is -1 if you want to check to see you got the perpendicular slope right. Okay, if you're having trouble understanding and remembering what the negative reciprocal looks like, multiply the two together, and obviously you can put that in a calculator, and it better multiply to -1. If it doesn't, you know you've got your perpendicular slope wrong. Okay, so now we have our slope, perpendicular slope we need, and the point. So now I have a point and a slope, so I can use the point slope formula, which is y minus y sub 1 equals m times the quantity x minus x sub 1. Remember, the x sub 1 and the y sub 1 are just this point right here, the coordinates of that point. The m is the slope that we just found, the perpendicular slope that is, and the y and the x stay there. Those are any x and y, that's any point on the line itself. So fill it in. Y minus 4 equals -5 times x minus a -1. So when I add and I distribute this through here, -5x, where that becomes a plus. So it really says -5, but then I'm adding 4 across. -5 plus 4 is -1. It's right, -1 minus 1. Same thing. So now that would be my equation in slope-intercept form. In Edulastic, they like to put all their answers in slope-intercept form. Now, if it was a test for me, as we did before, I would have let you leave it in point slope form. But you can leave it as minus and -1, you change it to x plus 1. Okay, so that technically is the right answer, but just ask for any equation. But in Edulastic, they like to put everything in slope-intercept form, so there would be your answer right there. Okay, I will post this to Schoology for anybody who's not done. I would recommend you use this to help do one of those problems that was highly missed on the Edulastic assignment, topic B.